Hello and welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here with your full moon reading, and this full moon will be in Leo. But before we begin, thank you for the love and support you continue to give the channel. You guys, I read every last comment. Thank you so much. Thank you just for your inspiring words. You have no idea how that really touches me and really inspires me to continue to do what I'm doing. Now, a little bit about this reading. This is just a very mini reading. I say this every month, so I think most of you have gotten a hang of this now. This is just to give you an idea of where to set your intentions, okay? If you don't know how to set your intentions, just look at the link below, and there's a link there showing you all 10 steps of what you need to do in order to set your intentions, which is very important for you to do on a monthly basis, kind of guiding you where you want your life to begin to blossom, where your goals are, where again your intentions are to kind of see some movement in your life. Now you can apply this reading to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some even your Venus sign. Okay, remember that these energies will flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to a partner or it could relate to an energy that is surrounding you, so do keep that in mind. Hello to our cross watchers. Now, even though we're slating this energy for the full moon, keep in mind that there's no time limit to these readings. So you could hear something that happened a few months ago, something that's going on right now, or something that's going to happen in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, you guys. I am doing those twin flame check-ins over there, energy check-ins. So if you're a twin flame, make sure you follow us. There's a lot of great information. Even if you're not a twin flame, there's a lot of great information over there. The Instagram address is at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Okay, and hit that like button, you guys. You have no idea how it pushes the readings out a little further, and I appreciate those who continue to do that for me. And don't forget, we do private readings, and we have our own Patreon. Yes, you guys, where you get a chance to see all of the extenders. It is really a great deal, and all of those links can be found in the description. Okay, well, I'm ready to get started. Now, if you want to know more about the Leo moon, just let your reading play a little further. I always put that at the end of the reading. Okay, all right, now on to your reading. Hello, my Leos. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And this will be your reading for the full moon in Leo. Just a mini reading. Okay? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as it relates to them setting their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. Okay. Those two literally walked out of there. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to come forth for the sign of Leo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? What does Leo need to know? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? Ooh, okay. All right, my Leos, let's see what's going on with you. First card out, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? So there's something you're needing to stay open about, okay? There's something you really are needing to make sure that you are not jumping to conclusions. Make sure you're looking at something from somebody else's perspective. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So whatever this is, it's worth waiting for. It's worth putting the time and effort into. Okay, it's worth not jumping to conclusions, right? Just take your, I feel like you just need to really, whatever the situation is, you need to just really take your time, okay? And really look at the positive aspects of it. Rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. So when this card comes out, this is really telling you to really take heed and making sure that you're resting your body the way that you should. Okay, possibly you have been putting too much work and energy in and you're really not taking the time that you need. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. So there's a situation where as heaven is trying to help you, spirit is trying to help you. Make sure you're not doing your own thing. Make sure you are really doing what spirit is wanting you to do and navigate your life the way spirit is wanting to provide you help in doing this, okay? Sometimes making our own decisions about things really aren't the best for us, especially if we haven't taken the time to meditate upon them and pray, to seek guidance. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So I feel like after you rest, after you take this time for you, that it's going to be the perfect time for you to really do what you've been setting out to do, okay? But again, with guidance. Romance angels are helping you, so this could deal with something dealing with the romance, okay? Or spirit is telling you in the romance angels, I'm guiding you in that situation as well. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all doors will open for you, okay? So don't try to control things. Don't try to control situations. Just know that everything and all doors are opening for you. But I feel like you really, what I said from the beginning, just trying to take that step back. Just easy does it. Just keeping an open mind. Look for a sign. Okay, so make sure that you're looking for a sign. Make sure you're looking for a sign of, what you need to do and how you need to do something. It really goes back to accepting heaven's help. It really goes back to, heaven helping you, providing you that assistance that you need, and really making sure that you are doing as heaven is asking you to do. You're accepting that help. You're accepting that guidance of heaven. And so when you got these two cards together, they're very, very powerful cards. They're very, very powerful cards, accepting heaven's help and looking for a sign. So make sure you are ready, really honing in on that, and then you'll be ready to go with ready, set, go. Okay, and forgiveness. So there may be an area where you're needing to forgive someone or something, okay? So make sure you're not ignoring this message as well, all right? All right, my loves, if you want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, you guys, just a little information about this full moon in Leo. All right, so this energy may bring lots of drama, okay? All right, the full moon is going to come in on January 28th at 7:16 p.m. In some parts of the world, more like North America, and on the other side, you'll probably see it in the early morning hours on January 29th, okay? But this is going to be our very first and our fiercest full moon of 2021 because, of course, it's in the fire sign of Leo. But there's also a lot of cosmic action that's going on right now. Now, this particular full moon in Leo, it will oppose, and when we say oppose, that's like it's going to form a 180-degree angle with the sun, okay? So it's going to form this angle with the sun, with Jupiter and Saturn, which are all in Aquarius right now. And it's also squaring, which means it's like at a 90-degree angle with Mars and Uranus, which both are in Taurus right now. So this creates something that we call a T square. Okay, so make sure you go and Google that to understand more about what that T square is. But a T square, which is in astrology, is associated with tension and conflict. Okay, and so we can expect a whole lot of kind of messy drama possibly to occur during this time. Okay, so you can expect possibly arguments to happen, resulting from our inability to evolve and let go of the past. So really, this is a time to try to really set your intentions and letting go of the past, things that weren't working for you. We aren't moving forward in our lives, so the cosmos is going to make sure that things that we need to change in us is happening. Okay, and remember, the only way out, you gotta go through. Okay, the only way out, we have to go through this right now. But this energy, like I said before, it is, it does involve tension, but it's also a time of coming out. This is also a time of unleashing, so to speak, our inner diva, which is those egos, and that's that is attached with Leo. Okay, so unlike December's full moon that was in Cancer, again, this one is going to be a lot more fiery, a lot more has a lot more energy that's attached to us, and it's going to affect all signs in different measures. Okay. But we can all expect, that the days before, what has happened before with us were kind of more calmer energies that were taking place. Okay, but set to appear, like I said before, it's going to be in the sky around Australia, possibly around 6:16 in the a.m. Okay, and then on the other side, you're going to see it more in the evening hours on the 28th. Okay, so again, let's just talk about a little bit about Leo. It is the lion of the zodiacs. Leos have, many admirable qualities, including but not limited to, like their leadership skills, bravery, loyalty, and the kind of life, of the, party person. They have that party person magnetism that you just can't fake. And that said, this fire sign also has a few flaws, as well as we all do, right? Such as, the tendency to want to, be melodramatic or have a lot of flair. Okay, they have a strong tendency to possibly be lazy at times, and sort of kind of egotistical. And so these are areas that we're going to have to really watch out for during this full moon. And as far how all this ties into the moon, we need to really ask ourselves as far as each individual sign is concerned. So you got to think of Leo as kind of like the tea bag, and the moon as the boiling water in which all the Leo's flavor infuse, okay, before we drink it down. Okay, so that's the best way I can understand it. The moon is kind of like, again, that boiling water, and the Leo being that tea bag, and it's kind of saturating that boiling water with its energies. And that's what Leo does. It unleashes, our inner divas, our potentiality, and if we're not wary, it could also bruise our egos. So we have to really, really be careful during this time and make sure that we really are on the up and up, and we really are kind of cutting through our egos and, having the center of attention around us, because that could be very damaging during this time. Okay? All right, my loves, if you don't know how to set your intentions, remember that link can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye.